Hello Internet, what's up? So, okay, I've been grinding crypto trading for a few years at this point, and it's just become the thing I keep coming back to no matter what else is going on in the market. Like when everything else feels noisy and unpredictable, arbitrage just makes sense to me structurally. So today I'm pulling up something I've been running quietly for a couple weeks now and just walking through the whole thing with you live. No edits, no cuts, just whatever happens on screen. Okay, so here we go. Platform's up right now. I'm jumping straight into LaunchBot. Good. So the first thing it's putting in front of me is trading pair. And just a bit of context here, this bot is operating across 20 exchanges simultaneously, which means my options for which token to work with are genuinely pretty flexible. Okay, here I'm selecting live mode, and now I need to get my receiving address into this field. So I'm just gonna switch to my wallet. Okay, copying the address, coming back over here, and pasting it right in. Okay, that's done. Moving to capital allocation, setting mine to, yeah, right about there. That's where I want it to sit. Then we've got risk level. So the way I think about this one is it's basically the bot's aggression dial. Like you're drawing a line and telling it don't cross this when it comes to risky trades. I'm setting mine somewhere sensible. Not too passive, not going full send either. And then arbitrage strategy. This is just which specific methodology the AI is going to lock onto throughout the session, which way it approaches the price discrepancies it finds across exchanges. All right, I'm looking at this whole setup and I'm good with it. Let's keep moving. Okay, so the deposit screen is up now, and something I want to flag here because I think it's actually useful. I'm not required to fund this in Solana. I can come in with pretty much whatever coin I've got and it handle the conversion into Sol themselves before anything starts. So I'm just going with what's sitting there for me right now. One moment. Okay, that's submitted, tapping I have sent, and all right, it's live. Dashboard is right here, trades ticking, win rate, average spread, charts moving in real time, solid layout, nothing overcomplicated, and now it's just waiting from here, just a few minutes. Okay, so we gave it time to run. I'm going in and tapping stop and withdraw right now. There we go, stopped. And here's everything laid out. How long it was active, total trades that went through, which strategy it ran on, win rate, and the final profit with the platform fee already stripped out. That's the number I came here for. Okay, tapping withdraw now, just hanging here while that clears. Okay, yeah, it's confirmed. Balance should show up within a few minutes, and I'm going to talk about something real while we wait on that. So, I was testing one platform a few months ago, and it wasn't some obscure thing. It had real traction, real users. There were people in the community who'd been on it for months and seemed genuinely happy with it. I did a couple of test withdrawals early on, both went through without any friction, and I started feeling comfortable enough to put in a more serious amount. And then, almost like clockwork, things started getting inconsistent. Not dramatically, just like a trade that should have closed didn't, withdrawal that processed in an hour suddenly took a day, and the explanations from support were always technically plausible, like, oh, it's high volume right now, or oh, there's a network congestion issue. Stuff that you could individually accept as reasonable, but when you add it all up over 2 weeks, it stops being reasonable. And then one day I woke up and the platform basically entered this indefinite maintenance mode. Nobody could access their funds, and that was pretty much it. So now, I just don't do that. I set a threshold for inconsistency, and if something crosses it, I'm out. Doesn't matter how optimistic I feel about it. This one hasn't crossed anything yet, and that's genuinely the most honest thing I can tell you. Okay, links in the description, also pinned up in the comments if you want to go poke at it. And honestly, the thing I'd leave you with is just don't let anyone else's experience be a substitute for your own. Like what I showed you today is real, but it's also just my situation, my setup, my risk tolerance. The only way you actually find out if something works for you is to get in there yourself with an amount you can afford to lose and just observe how it behaves. That's the whole game. Okay, I'm done. Later, guys.